Hey guys, cisbell here, playing for Rage Esports. I'm the jungler, and this is actually my first video for this YouTube channel, and I want to go over things about saying first off saying how excited I am to be starting this vlog thing, whole experience in YouTube, and there will be some really cool stuff on this YouTube page from videos to vlogs and all sorts of different things. I'm excited for it, and yeah, so first I want to go over just what it's like to be playing on a team. And currently right now our team is 11 and 0 in ranked. I played every single game. I'm excited. We're plat 1 and promos to diamond as of right now, and what's cool is solo queue wise, I am well, yesterday was plat 1, but I dropped to plat 2 today. But uh what's cool is how different ranked fives are from solo queue, and I wanted to go over that because one of the biggest differences is that you have a team, a full team that you can talk to and depend on. And as the jungler, one of the biggest things in solo queue is knowing who to gank, whether that top laner can actually carry or if their mid laner can carry harder than yours can. And that's something you just don't know about in solo queue. Sometimes duo queue you do know, you do know who you're playing with, but this person that you're duo killing, whether they're top, mid, AD carry, support, doesn't matter. If you can get them snowballing, that's great from the jungler's side. But what's cool about ranked fives is you know exactly who to get snowballed. And let's say, for my experience, our top laner, Nicarado, he's really chill guy, great at the game, absolutely amazing top laner. And I personally feel like I can get him fed, and he's gonna snowball the game. Sometimes he goes mid, sometimes he goes bot, but either way, that's a lane I don't have to worry about ganking because he's gonna snowball them with tele ganks and all that stuff, and just overall great guy. Our mid laner, I can also help him out. He's consistently a great player for the team, a carry role, and always amazing. Our bot lane, his by the way, our mid laner's name is Iduki, funny name. But our bot lane, we have Slice. Slice in the AD carry role in Tony I. Used to go by cisbell, so I call him Ice from time to time. He he's a great support. He's quote unquote we call a horny support because he's always trying to get some sort of action down there. And they oftentimes what's cool about this lane is they play at a really high level in my opinion. So they won't necessarily have to get ganks. So I don't really focus on their lane, but sometimes when they do need ganks, I'll try to help them out and stuff like that. Which is something that one you can't really have that communication for in solo queue, and you sometimes do have to worry about, to make sure you give some sort of love to everyone, whether it be a little bit or a lot. Everyone gets love in solo queue from the jungler, hopefully. Um, Another thing I want to go over is the different jungle items. Obviously, we all know them all at this point in the game, in the season. But one thing you don't see a lot in ranked fives is a devourer, and that's because there's so much counterplay to it. Where if the enemy team jungler sees you're building the devourer, what they're gonna do is they're just gonna rush your jungle, counter jungle, make sure you don't get scuttle crab, objectives, anything like that, and they're just gonna help their lanes out in that early game where you should be farming up your devourer. Maybe it is stronger later, but sometimes you have to give up the early game, which gives up the whole game as a whole in the end, which is something that most teams aren't willing to give up. So you don't see a lot of sated devourers at all in team fives. And that's something that I've taken into consideration. And for solo queue, I don't play sated champions. I'll play Echo, who's a nice Runeglaive champion. Sometimes I might play Elise, who's a Runeglaive champion. Um, you can go Cinderhulk on both of those champions, actually. Sejuani, Malphite. People who don't go sated. I'm even considering playing someone more like Nocturne, who can go everything but Runeglaive, because they're, someone who's very versatile in what they do. And I might even, come up with a few pocket picks that no one's ever gonna expect coming, like Lysandra Jungle, who should be very strong right now for reasons that she just has, locked down with that ulti and W, and every single ability she has is AoE. The E is great utility for ganking, and she's an all-around great champion, especially now that her ulti can heal her. So should she get that counter gank going in, she can not necessarily die, which is something that's very strong and underrated, and I don't see why it's not viable in the jungle or not viable, but not played right now and not massive, especially with, the Trailblazer Smite making it so that everyone can jungle and still survive and be able to gank lanes and stuff like that. And she just has AoE for a clear time and it's all amazing. So I think I might start playing her a little bit more. And yeah. So I'm gonna actually wrap up this vlog, but it was really exciting, and I'm excited to get to more vlogs and more gameplay and stuff like that. And please enjoy the stream, everybody. I've got Twitch, I've got now YouTube and Twitter, and I'm excited. Please enjoy Rage Sports, boys. Take it easy.